to it as well. Needs to pick it up, got Baxter in support, ran into him. Williams comes at him. Now he breaks away, stole the ball from him, goes to half forward. Now on the lead, Barry O'Toole. Great mark, Barry O'Toole. Andrew Aitchison was in his back pocket and he still took the mark. Fantastic mark on the full stretch, on the run, and we'll have a set shot for goal from 30 metres out. Nearly directly in front for his fifth, and a quick start for the Devils in the third term.
Well, he does better without the knee bandage.
Yeah. Bugger that off. He doesn't need that, Andrew Williams. Now, O'Toole comes in and kicks it straight through the middle. Goal number 5 for Barry O'Toole. And it took 50 seconds for Corio's ninth. They got a 9-5-59. They trailed Thomson 12-10-82. Raiders Bingo third quarter scoreboard.
I was going to suggest, Laurie, the next 30 minutes is a danger time for Thomson, perhaps the next 5.
Oh, look, there's no doubt about that. Not many times we've seen Corio in this position. I recall about 3 years ago, probably were at Thomson. They were in this similar position, and then after half-time, the Barry O'Toole show took over, and Corio walked away and blitzed them in the finish. So Barry's not in the middle of the ground, but he's at full forward and doing a fair bit of damage up there with 5 goals.
So back in the middle.
From 6 kicks, mind you.
Is that all right? This time, Gage got the best of it down to Gardner. He's tackled. Oh, he's got to be holding the ball, surely. And it's Andrew Williams again. That's twice in the midfield that he's been influential in this minute or two in the third quarter. So Williams with the free kick. Not a good kick this time. And chipping in is Baxter to take the mark for Thomson. Half-back flank. Decides to go back to the middle of the ground. The lead has come there from Roberts. Due numbers with Corio, but the ball falls to the back to Gage. Couldn't get a kick. Handball looking for Panther. Coming onto the footy is Riley. He almost picked it up. Doing well, Cornwall. Handball back into the corridor. Mostert. He's immediately tackled. Pushes the ball out. Picked up by Semenka. Handball over the top, but O'Connor does well. Only taps the ball as far as Bigham for Corio. Long kick into the forward area, Barry O'Toole and Aitchison, but he just shepherds the player off the foot. He picked up by Potter. His left foot pot shot has missed to the left. So first score for the day, Jet Potter, and are behind to Corio. 9-6-60, they trail Thomson 12-10-82. Raiders Bingo third quarter scoreboard, 2.5 minutes gone.
So Harriet from fullback chips the ball to Highland, takes the mark. Still inside defensive 50, Highland. Thought about short to Whelan. And likes to go across towards Dowie. Hasn't gained anything except to maybe switch the play. He goes back towards Acoli. Stands his ground at half-back. Takes the mark over his head under pressure from Williams. Just inside defensive 50. Roberts gives him a lead down the middle. He says for Gage to go wide. He goes in that direction. Hasn't got a great kick on it, but over the back. Great mark. Rickett has taken the mark. Wants to switch play dangerously to Ricky O'Toole. It's okay. Back into the centre square. Chips the ball out wide. Looking for Bowman. Has to make up a bit of ground. He'll have to sit and wait for it. Bounces over his head. Baxter comes back. He's got Leslie and also Highland in support. Highland now. Chips the ball short. Ricky O'Toole. But I think it might be down the field. Michael Bowman against Christian Highland. A bit late. And it will be a free kick to Thomson, to Adam Leslie or Baxter. Yeah, it will be to Leslie.
Feeling the effects of that Christian Highland a bit, I think.
So in between wing and half forward, Adam Leslie has the football. Roberts gives him a lead. He's got Maharis wide. He hasn't got much behind him though. Roberts now leading back. O'Connor, he goes in that direction. Maharis is there as well. Big pack going up. Off the back, was that a hold? Yes, said the umpire. Free kick to Corio. And it will be Stephen Rickett with the free kick. So Rickett now. Walton gives him a lead along centre wing. Goes in that direction now. Leslie and also Denneman. Great front and centre. O'Toole. Ricky goes to the right foot. Kick to centre half forward. Potter. Acoli. The 2 number 3s. Acoli. Read it better. Did nicely. Now he's got Grigg giving him a lead. He goes in that direction. Gee whiz. He brings rain with some of the kicks. He goes high. Grigg goes up. Takes the mark. Very strong. The big man. Handballs it away. Sets the coach a task. Gets around 1. Doesn't get around 2. Drop the footy. And the umpire set a throw. Cry with the free kick. So Lee Savanka takes it centre wing on the outer side for the Devils. Goes with a right foot kick towards half forward. The lead on from Baker and stands up, takes the mark. Turns around quickly. Barry O'Toole on a lead up against Aitchison. O'Coley getting back there as well. O'Toole slipped over. It might be okay in the end though. Coming onto it, Potter. Also there, Bowman. Slapped it back towards the 10-metre square. Short little kick to McLeod. Todd got around and goes to the right foot clearing kick back towards Baker though to take the mark easily. And Harriet holds him up at half forward, trying to get back into attack.
So Baker now centre wing in front of the change room. 5 minutes gone, third quarter. Kicks it long, inside 50. Long kick, big, Barry O'Toole in the middle of the pack, couldn't bring the ball down, however. And the ball comes to ground under a stack of players, and the umpire puts a whistle on play. 60 plays 82. Thomson in front. 5.5 minutes gone, third quarter. The ball's 30 metres directly in front of the Corio goal. Big pack of players. As the umpire puts the ball in the air, Walton and Grigg. Grigg gets a tap down. O'Connor, good body use, but kicking the ball off the ground. There was Grigg, only as far as Charles on the 50-metre arc. On the forward arc for Corio has taken the mark. Decides to kick it back from whence it comes. A huge kick. It's going to land in the goal square. Oh, big leap there from, who was that? Ricky O'Toole.
I think it was...
Yeah, Ricky O'Toole.
It was Ricky. Yep.
So behind to Corio anyway.
Nearly hung on to it too.
My word. 9-7-61. They trail Thomson 12-10-82. Raiders bingo. Third quarter scoreboard. 6 minutes gone.
Kick in by Harriet. Finds Highland. Just inside defensive 50. Takes the mark on the boundary line. O'Connor chips the ball to him. Good lead. Takes the mark. Now O'Connor. Goes to the right foot, kick back to the middle. Coming at it, Roberts. Good mark, did well, Gage. Savanka also there. Roberts took the mark though. Goes to the right foot, kick long. Towards Panther, pushed off the ball. Got back into the contest, couldn't take the mark. Now foot race coming at it. Riley, if he can pick it up, there's three of them there. Leslie, if he can pick it up, tries to tap it back towards Maharis. Good play by Mostert. Over the top of it now. Have to release the umpire on the blind side, and it's held in, said the umpire. And we'll have a ball up.
It was almost a great mark to Panther in the pack there.
Was way out of the contest and worked his way back into it nicely with a bit of strength, but the ball up, 35, 40 metres out from the Thomson goal. Ball up. Gage, Savanka, Gage got it down, only as far as Danny Ruck, clearing kick towards the boundary line. Might be good enough for Corio, it is on this occasion, and we will have a throw in. 12-10-82, Thomson. Corio 9-7-61, we've been playing 7 minutes in the third term.
So just forward of centre for Thomson, kicking in this third quarter to the northern end. About to bring the ball in, the boundary umpire does just that. In front there, ball hit for Lazarick. Great tackle there by Leslie. Gets a handball back to Ricky O'Toole. On the left foot, kicks it back towards the corridor. Timmy Gardner's in good position if he can get the run of the footy. It's in the mud patch. Gardner, long handball, does well to Riley. Handball to O'Connor. Does he take the ball? He just taps it to Roberts. Roberts hooks around the body. It's a lovely looking shot. Touched right on the line by Mostert. Behind to the Thomson side. That's their first score for this quarter, 12-11, 83. They lead Corio 9-7-61, and that's Raiders bingo, third quarter scoreboard, 8 minutes gone. So the kick to come in from Mostert this time, called to play on by the umpire. It's a good looking kick. Rickett takes the chest mark. Unattended. Over to Williams by hand. He tries to crash a couple of tackles, dropped the footy, and, well, they've come unstuck. Corio as Christian Highland. He gets the ball quickly into the full forward area, and that's a great delivery from Christian Highland. Gage made good position and had his opponent, Rickett, out of position and took the chest mark. 20 metres out, 45-degree angle, and the opportunity to convert.
I like this player a lot. I don't like his kicking a lot.
Well, he moves in, Loz. We'll see what he's done here. I tell you what, I think he's kicked the goal. The goal umpire has moved back to the middle, puts the two hands up, and that is the first goal of the day to Dan Gage, and it is the 13th for the Thomson side. They've answered the challenge from Corio, 13-11-89. They lead Corio 9-7-61. Raiders bingo third quarter scoreboard. We've ticked past 9 minutes.
Yeah, well, Daniel Gage has been a pretty good pickup for Thomson. He's tall, he can play on the wing, he can take a mark, he can take a turn in the ruck, and obviously he can drift forward as well. And today he's had 6 kicks and 2 handballs, so he's done pretty well.
So back to the middle. Goal apiece in the third term. Grigg and Savanka. Umpire throws the ball in the air. Grigg gets it down. Rode by Williams, though. Handball to Bowman. He can run onto it if it sits. It doesn't, though. Baxter, it sits for him. Then he's wrapped up by Bowman. Loses the football. Second effort by Bowman was pretty good. He tapped it on to Collins. Handballed it. The no look to Baker. Can he pick it up? He can't. 15 metres out from goal. He can now kick the goal. Quick reply. Great work, Paul Baker. Great play by the Corio midfield to get it down there through Collins and Bowman. And Baker has put his third on the board. The 10th for Corio. They go to 10-7-67. Thomson 13-11-89. Raiders bingo. third quarter scoreboard, 10 minutes played.
It's almost like a rugby scrum, Laurie, the way Corio take the ball from the centre bounce, don't they? And it's just a weight of numbers thing.
Yeah, they play that sort of football a lot, Eric, and they moved it out there. They're probably not getting the use of the ball directly from the hit outs because Russell Griggs doing fairly well in there, but they work on it in numbers. That's their pattern of play. Brings it out. They've got the numbers around the ball. They squeeze it out. Williams has done pretty well in this quarter to not so many kicks, but he's getting the hard ball, gets around the middle and getting the ball out. And when they get into their forward 50, they look dangerous. And Baker's a good player. He plays tall as well.
So Williams now out of the middle, actually, as the ball goes up. Cornwall in having a stint. Greg gets at the backhanded tap for Thomson. Comes to ground. Oh, strong tackling in the middle there. The ball goes forward for Thomson. Leslie attacks the footy, can't pick it up. Finally picked up by Riley. A couple of handballs gone missing for Thomson there as Riley dives in on the footy. Umpire puts a whistle on play, and just forward of centre on the centre wing. The umpire will put the ball in there. 11 minutes gone, third quarter, as the umpire now puts the ball up once again. Greg and Savanka. Savanka, good second effort. Tapped forward by Collins, but Bigham can't run on the footy. Highland can. He's pushed forward. Handball over to Randall. Randall back to Harriet. Oh, gee, that's not a good kick from the coach. It's back in the middle, giving Baxter an enormous task. Bowman does well, gets the free kick. Held without the football. So about 60 metres from the goal. It is a free kick to Michael Bowman for Corio. He plays on quickly. The leads come from Barry O'Toole. He's besieged by defenders. Oh, luck is a fortune. The ball fell back into his arms.
He's missed that one.
And he's missed on the left foot. So unfortunate for Barry O'Toole. He's only behind. 10-8-68 Corio. They trail Thomson's 13-11-89. Bodas Bingo third quarter scoreboard. 12 minutes gone.
Yeah, once that ball got up in the air, though, you notice three defenders went straight to Barry.
Harriet,
well aware of him.
Harriet kicks in, short to Dowie, plays on now, goes towards half back, looking for O'Connor over his head, pushing the back from Ricky O'Toole. He gave that up pretty quick, Rick. Knew that he'd given away the free kick, so O'Connor from half back with the ball now. Told to get back around and kick over his mark. And do so now. Goes with the right foot high towards centre wing. Grigg goes up, tries to tap it on. Walton was there as well. King at the back of the pack. Left foot kick back towards Ricky O'Toole. Takes the mark and plays on. Runs towards 50. Can finish it off now. Right foot kick low. Keeps it in and has missed. Through for one behind. 1 goal to his personal tally this afternoon. They go to 10-9-69 Corio. They trail Thomson 13-11-89. Raiders Bingo third quarter scoreboard. 13 minutes played.
So Harriet now for Thomson to kick in. Decides to go wide to the change room side. Ricky O'Toole read it well. Dropped the mark, perhaps he normally takes, but he's inside 50. Hooks it towards the goal area. Baker coming in, can't take the mark. It's just drifted through for behind to Ricky O'Toole and Corio. So they now go to 10-10. 70 Corio. They trail Thomson 13-11-89. Raiders Bingo third quarter scoreboard. 13 minutes gone. Quickly some half-time scores. Belpost Hill 5-5, Winchelsea 11-7, Werribee Central 6-4, North Geelong 11 goals, 1. Ooh. East Geelong 12-11, Anarchy 3-1, Belmont Lions 8-5, Bannockburn 10-5, and Inverleigh 6-9, Geelong West 8-3.
The kick came in from Tom Harriet. It was off hands and out of bounds at half forward for Corio. So a ruck contest just to the right of our commentary box on centre wing. Grigg goes up, gets it down to the back to Gardner, who tapped it on. Coming at it, Lazarick, also Gardner. They both meet each other, but then Lazarick did well to get it on, did he? Push in the back, said the umpire, from John Cousins. So Adam Leslie will take the free kick.
It's an important turnover, that one, Jason.
He goes towards Baxter to lead onto it at half forward, takes the mark. He got Riley in support as well. If he chips it over quickly, he didn't get back on the mark quick enough, and he kicked it around the corner and set Riley a task in the end. And he's not up to it because Potter laid a good tackle and did pretty well. Handball to Bowman. He to run onto it if he can pick it up. He can't. Baxter against him. Now Savanka through the middle. The big man gets around one, gets a high tackle, should get a free kick. And Lee Savanka at half back.
Very lucky though, he took 2 on.
And we'll try and push the ball towards half forward. Baker, not much to kick to at the moment until Walton gets back there, and also Ricky O'Toole. Just goes down the line with a kick. Terrible off the boot. Might be okay in the end. Leslie makes up a bit of ground. Could have nearly marked it. O'Connor. Handball towards Gardner and Leslie. Gardner runs through, gives it to Randall. Through the middle of the ground. Chips the ball towards Roberts, who takes the mark at half forward. Now Nick Mahara short. And Leslie getting back towards the square with Edwards. Leslie gives him a lead. Now he goes long towards the square. It's 2-on-2. It's a Coley and Edwards. A Coley. And Medal took a great mark. And with the flight of the footy.
Where's he playing? Half-back flank?
Half-back flank. They like kicking them, the half-back flankers for Thomson. And he's taken the mark 30 metres out from goal, directly in front.
Kick the goal. Deserves a goal.
So Josh Coley come in and kick the goal. Oh, it's terrible off the boot, but he's got it. I don't know how that floated through, but it did.
It squeezed in.
And Coley has kicked his first. And for Thomson, they're 14th. They go to 14-11-95. They lead Corio 10-10-70. Raiders bingo. Third quarter scoreboard, 16 minutes played.
I reckon he's still got a leg problem. He's not kicking through the ball, Laurie, and there was a question mark whether he should have been playing today, but he's kicked the goal and he's on the ground.
And I think he's justified his position inside today as well, Eric. He's taken some nice marks down back here. He's got a lovely pair of hands, and for the sake of football generally in the GDFL in particular, I'd like to see him stand up because he's a quality player.
Well, he's run a long way up half-back and created a goal for himself, and that's fantastic for the Thomson team because they maintain their advantage, 25 points, and that's very important at the 16-minute mark of this third quarter as the umpire puts the ball up once again. Greg clearly tapped down. O'Connor almost tackled before the ball got there, but the umpire said it's a line ball, and we'll have a repeat performance almost still in the centre circle. So now all the players, of course, in the square as Greg over the top, Savanka gets the tap away. They double teamed him a bit there. Terrific teamwork there by Thomson. Nick Maharis laid the shepherd there to allow his teammate in Timmy Gardner through. Unfortunately, the ball beat them all to the boundary line. So Thomson, they're teaming well, and Corio got the job in front of them here as the ball thrown in, centre wing, western side. Push forward there to Coley. Off a step now, kicks it to centre half forward. It's Mostert diving forward, can't take the mark. Roberts waited for Cousins to get hold of the footy and then tackles. And the umpire put the whistle on play.
Good decision, I think, there.
Of course it was. I think I thought Roberts maybe might have needed the ball a bit more than that. However, the ball is up on the half forward flank. Roberts does the ruck work. Beats Walton on this occasion, picked up by... that was Matty King, kicked off the ground by Gardner. Oh, Cousins took them on. Ball comes clear. Roberts picked it up, threw the ball forward. Umpire agreed. And free kick to Corio. Williams tries to run off with the footy. And all he's done really is given the Thomson defence time to man up because the ball will come back to Robbie Walton. He's on just backward of half-back flank for Corio. Kicking in this third quarter. 18 minutes gone. Kicks it short to Matty King, dropped the mark, went one-handed, you can't take them that way. The ball now comes clear, picked up by O'Connor. Handball to Highland. Highland now, handball back to Nick Maharis. Lovely ball work there by Thomson. Gardner to Greg. Greg put...
More than holding the ball.
That used to be holding the ball a week ago, but Bowman now, the tackle rewarded as the ball goes out towards, another high tackle on Cornwall, and players perhaps ducking into them a little bit, but they're there. So Cornwall now for Corio at centre half back. Decides to go wide to the wing. Dowie at the back almost takes a mark. Does well. Gets around Anderson there, and I think he's kicked into somebody in the crowd. It's out of bounds on the full, just north of the change rooms here. As Bolchevic now tried to play on, not allowed to by the umpire. So 19 minutes in the third quarter. 10-10 Corio, they trail Thomson 14-11.
So Bolchevic now from centre wing goes towards half forward. Anderson in the middle of the pack. At the back, Harriet. Needs to sit and wait under pressure now, wrapped up, not going anywhere. Got the ball free, but only as far as Eamon Charles. 40 metres out, tries to measure the pass to O'Toole. Slipped over at the crucial stage, but might be in again. Gets the ball, Aitchison wrapped him up. He dropped it, he got it away to Baker. Gets around a couple, handballs it backwards, might be all right. Off a step, Savanka, the big man, and has kicked the goal.
A lovely goal. So
Lee Savanka has kicked his second, and the 11th for Corio. They go to 11-10-76. They trailed Thomson 14-11-95. Raiders bingo. Third quarter scoreboard, 20 minutes played.
Yeah, that was a nice goal. Nice bit of judgment. He could have rushed that kick. He just took his time, popped it over the head and kicked a nice goal from a sharp angle.
But the likes of Barry O'Toole, like a couple of years ago, would have worked harder to get it himself, but prepared to feed a handball backwards to a player in better position. That's good teamwork.
It is, Eric.
So back in the middle, umpire puts the ball in the air as Charles comes off and Cullen comes on. Greg again gets a tap down. Ricky O'Toole can't pick it up, however. Christian Highland, handball to Maharis, put him under pressure. Panther over to Riley by hand. Riley kicks towards full forward, and Rickett diving forward, can't take the mark. He's tackled by O'Connor, pushes the ball out. Coming in Cousins. He's forced to get a handball clear. O'Connor picks it up, has a pot shot at goal, and off the fingers of Williams. It is a behind to Thomson. 14-12, 96 Thomson. They lead Corio 11-10-76. Raiders bingo, third quarter scoreboard, 20 and a half minutes gone.
King kicked it in, found Williams, who kicks it to half back and finds Cullen. Just on the ground, takes the mark. So Matthew Cullen with the left foot towards the centre of the ground. Bolchevik, down he goes up, punched away to the front of the pack. Riley picks it up, gives it away by hand to O'Connor, through the middle, goes now to Panther, has to stand up. King at the back, got a hand to it, might sit for him, okay, gets a good shepherd. Now Matthew King, handball, outboard, is okay, finds Cornwall, at half back goes long, in front, Randall, over the back, played Denneman, did well, now can chip the pass to O'Connor, it's okay on centre wing, uncontested, takes the mark, plays on now, back towards half forward, Roberts third in line, can't take the mark, his second effort was pretty good, needs to get it away though, didn't, now it spills free, getting there, Mostert, Riley, keeping his feet, Cornwall, doubles back, right foot kick around the corner's okay, Bolchevik takes the mark, handballs it away to Cousins, runs along centre wing, goes with a short pass to Savanka. Harriet against him, coming across Anderson as well. They keep their feet. Now Savanka on hands and knees, pack develops, and the umpire will come in and ball it up. So in between wing and half forward on the outer side. 14-12-96 Thomson, 11-10-76 Corio. 20 points the difference. Boundary, ball up, Savanka with a big thump, but only as far as Coley. Inside defensive 50, have to be okay. He got tagged and dropped the footy. Potter should have got a free kick. And Harriet sees it over the line with Andrew Williams. And they put the whistle away for that one, haven't they, in the third term? Holding the ball. And it will be a boundary throw-in, 40 metres around from the Corio goal. And the boundary umpire will throw it in for Grigg and Savanka. Throws it in now, short throw in, Coley, and throw it in again, thanks I think, as John Bolchevik was running towards goal as he got the ball. But a bit of a flat throw in from the boundary umpire there. So he'll do it again, and he does, that's a better throw in. Greg in front, tapped it towards O'Connor. Now the ball spills free towards Williams, got it away to Collins, to Cullen, has to wait, turn around, left foot kick the goal. And that's the skill of Matthew Cullen, under pressure, falling away, has kicked the goal. His first of the afternoon, and the 12th for Corio. They go to 12-10-82. They trailed Thomson 14-12-96. Raiders bingo, third quarter scoreboard, 23 minutes played.
Well, a lot of interchange in this particular quarter. In the third quarter, Ricky's obviously trying to freshen up some players for the last quarter. Thomson doing likewise. They're resting some players through the bench as well. So
bit of a surprise though to see Gage off the ground at all. Like.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought you'd be stuffed with 5 kicks and 6 kicks and 2 handballs.
So the ball back in the middle. Almost 24 minutes gone in this vital third quarter. Corio coming back as the ball goes up once again in the air. This time Gage forced out of the contest, picked up by Potter, handball forward. Dowie read it well, grabbed it, kicks it quickly to centre half forward. Nick Maharis can't take the mark, comes at the footy. Highland, magnificent pick up to Gage. Handball as Christian Highland continues running. He's got Timmy Gardner almost in the goal square, picks it up, the check side kick right through the middle. The very quick answer there from Thomson. Terrific teamwork, and Timmy Gardner's kicked his first for the day. That's goal 15 for Thomson, 15-12, 102. They lead Corio, 12-10-82. Raiders bingo, third quarter scoreboard. We've ticked past 24 minutes. There's a whistle for what reason here? The umpires are...
the goal stands, isn't it?
Well, they've waved it. That's got to stand.
It's got to stand.
I'm just wondering if one of the boundary umpires perhaps not too good.
Hammy.
Don't quite know what's occurring here. Is well, I'm at a bit of a loss to be able to explain to our listeners just what is happening. The umpires have put a whistle on play. They're talking to some players. I really don't know what's happening. Is there?
We're going to have a count or something. Or what are we going to do?
Nothing on the ground, or Ricky O'Toole is is perhaps a complaint about the crowd. For so now there's a bit of a dust up at centre half forward between Savanka and Grigg, and tell you what, it is getting pretty fair dinkum.
Get on with the game.
So, well,
Just ball it up and get on with it.
surely the umpires have no control over the crowd, or
Thought umpire Beveridge was back here for a minute.
or other umpires with car light problems. Here we go. Umpire Kiss with the football in the middle. 25.5 minutes gone. We wasted a minute as the tap down from Grigg taken by Williams. Tries to get a handball. Stolen by McLeod. In the clinch there. Dowie picks it up. He's immediately tackled. Umpire will put the whistle on play. All the umpires have done is antagonise the players there, because there's
put some heat into the game.
a fair bit of angst out there right at the moment, and now we've got looks like a rugby scrum lining up each side of the ball. Grigg, great tap down. Corio through Ricky O'Toole, leading the race for the footy. Can he pick it up? He can't. He's pretty happy, I think, going towards the boundary line. He's closely pursued by Timmy Gardner.
Oh.
If anything, he's helped the Thomson cause, because they're picked up by Nick Maharis. Kicks a lovely kick to centre half forward. Gage can't take the mark. Off hands there. It was picked up by Edwards on the ground to Baxter. Baxter from 50. He's had a pot shot and has just missed to the right hand side. So a behind there to Chris Baxter, 1-1 off his boot, and another behind to Thomson. 15-13, 103, 12-10, 82. Corio Raiders bingo third quarter scoreboard, 27 minutes gone.
King kicks in, finds Collins for the half-back, goes to centre wing, wide open spaces, Bolshevik to run onto it if it sits for him. Baxter right next to him. I don't know whether he can keep it in. It's pretty close. He's done pretty... Oh, it just went out as he was going towards half forward.
Well, the boundary umpire was 60 metres behind, so I'm not quite sure how he gave that.
I think there was more sponsors. I think don't
I was going to say, I think Harry might have helped over there on the half forward flank. So, a boundary throw in. When the boundary umpire gets some oxygen and throws it back in, it'll be Gage for Thomson, Savanka for Corio. Boundary throw in now. Gage goes up, gets it down. Only as far though as Anderson. Handball over the top to Collins. His handball further afield towards the boundary line. Doesn't sit for four Thomson players. Corn will try to kick it off the ground. Now it's to Dowie. Close to the boundary line. Gets a Shepherd. Right foot kick to centre wing. Maharis over the back. Ruck did very nicely. He's had a good game today, Danny Ruck. Switches play to the middle. Dangerous. Bigham would have to be good here. Over his head. Leslie and Gardner coming out at Lazarick. Oh, Leslie did nicely if Gardner can stand. He can, and he can try and break free and give it away to Leslie. Left foot kick towards centre half forward. A task now for Edwards. Over the back, King. Mostert gives him a good Shepherd. Can go wide to Williams. Goes a bit further than that. And Williams won't be able to keep it in. It's out of bounds. In between wing and half back for the Devils. We'll have a boundary throw in. 15-13, 103 Thomson. Corio 12-10, 82. We've been playing 28 minutes in the third term.
So the ball forward of centre wing for Thomson. Kicking to the northern end in this third quarter. Ball thrown in. Picked up by Cornwall. Gardner just about chopped off the handball. Picked up by Cornwall again.
Great stuff.
Leslie, fantastic smother off the boot. Right adjacent to our broadcast position. You can see it perfectly. And that's fantastic defensive football for Thomson. Boundary umpire with the footy again. Heading for 29 minutes in this quarter. Gage edge forward out of the contest. Highland coming through. Can he pick it up? Oh, in the back surely. But no free kicks to the umpire. Handball comes out to Cullen for Corio. He kicks to full forward. Barry O'Toole beaten on that occasion by Aitchison, getting support from Harriet. Harriet wide to half-back flank. McLeod leads in the race for the footy. He's got time. Can he get past the tackle? He can. Kicks it towards half forward. G, 1 against 3. Nick Maharis. Well, that was the mark taken there by Ruck. Handball quickly to Ricky O'Toole. He runs a fair margin, kicks towards full forward. Oh, Barry O'Toole just blatantly pushed his opponent in the back and
Kicks the point.
Probably justice prevailed there, because if that wasn't a push in the back, I have never seen one. But Barry O'Toole gets a behind to his credit, and the 11th for Corio. 12-11, 83 Corio, 15-13, 103 Thomson. But Raiders bingo third quarter scoreboard, almost 30 minutes.
So Harriet from fullback for Thomson. Taking his time with a kick in.
Hasn't got a lot to kick to.
Got O'Connor possibly, but now he's called to kick, so he kicks long. To a contest, Gage, Walton, Bigham, Aitchison, they all go up off the back of the pack. Lazarick, Leslie against him, does well to knock the ball away. O'Coley, can he keep it in? It's close to Bangeline, it'll sit for him. He goes through traffic and handballs it back to Gage, does very nicely. Gage now, the lead's on from full forward. Rickett past him, goes towards the 10 metre square. Edwards to run onto it, King against him. Edwards to kick off the ground, does it? Oh, touched,
No,
past
touch.
the line, said the umpire. And through for one behind to Thomson. They go to 15-14-104. Corio 12-11-83. Raiders bingo. Third quarter scoreboard. 30.5 minutes played.
Danny Ruck quickly gets hold of the footy, looking to get on with it for Corio. He will do the kicking in. Decides to go straight down the middle of the ground. Long kick towards the centre square. Walton, good position, can't take the mark. Bounce beats a number of players. Bowman hits it forward. Dowie attacks the footy, can't pick it up. Denneman does well. Shepherd's for his coach, Harriet. Harriet chips it toward the middle of contest there. Good work there by O'Connor. McLeod picks it up. He's tackled. Can't get it again. Bolshevik picks it up. Handballs to Bowman. Highland's coming through. Fantastic work, Highland. Out wide there to Baxter. Little chip over the top by Baxter. Finds Riley. Runs onto it. Goes forward. Just a long kick towards half forward. Nick Maharis. He's pushed in the back by Rickett. No free kicks in the umpire. Coming on the footy there was
Riley.
Picked up there by Nick Maharis, the left foot kick. He's doing all that he possibly can in there.
And he still didn't get a free kick.
The umpire's getting in the way of a really good game.
I don't know what happened there. The free kick's gone to Danny Ruck, now called the play on, goes wide, kicks it towards the wing. Lazarick and Leslie. Oh, Lazarick read it well. Handball to Ricky O'Toole, who's running. He kicks it from centre wing to the lead from full forward from Barry O'Toole. Aitchison, fantastic work there. Nudged him out of the play. He was happy to see the ball over the boundary line. And at the 32-minute mark of this third quarter,
What's going on?
Baz is auditioning for Neighbours, I think.
Yes. So, umpire about to put the ball back into play. As it was Gage doing the ruck work, got it down to Anderson, had a pot shot from 20 round the corner, and unfortunately he's gone right across the face of goal for Corio. 12th
Point, I think, Eric.
I said went across the face.
Sorry.
12-12-84 is Corio. 15-14, 104 Thomson. Raiders bingo third quarter scoreboard. We've gone past 32.5 minutes.
Both sides not wasting time from fullback. Harriet kicks in, finds a Coley. Still inside the defensive 50. Goes with a right foot kick. Not good off the boot. Walton in the gun. Takes the mark. Uncontested in the end, really. Only one to put his arms up on centre wing. Takes the grab. Thought about short. Elects to hold it up, though. Now he handballs it to Cousins. Now Cousins off a step. Just chips the ball. Coley. Oh, punched away by Gardner. And luck is a fortune as the siren sounded.
Kicks the goal.
Fell into Ricky Bingham's arms. And it is three-quarter time. And at three-quarter time, it's Thomson 15-14, 104. They lead Corio 12-12-84. In that term, 3 goals, 4 for Thomson and 4 goals, 7 for Corio. 20 points of difference at the final change for Thomson. 5 to Ross Panther, 3 to Adam Leslie, singles to Josh O'Coley, Andrew Aitchison, Chris Baxter, Nick Maharis, Daniel Gage, Todd McLeod and Tim Gardner, while for Corio, 5 to Barry O'Toole, 3 to Paul Breaker, 2 to Lisa Banker and singles to Matthew Cullen and Ricky O'Toole. 20 points of difference at three-quarter time. We'll take a break, back with the final quarter action of our Matchday Live coverage this afternoon on 94.7 The Pulse, your home of local football.